All right, welcome back. The Chevrolet Detroit Belle Isle Grand Prix is just a few months away, but this morning we are joined by one of the rising stars in the IndyCar series, Mr. Joseph Newgarden. Good morning, and thank you for joining us.
Great to be here, man. We're in town promoting for the Detroit GP. We're excited for it, man. Coming up soon.
You know, I've talked to a couple of the drivers in the past. A lot of these guys are European. You don't have that same accent. Where are you from, and how'd you get started racing?
I'm a Nashville guy. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee originally. You know, what's cool about IndyCar is we got a great mix of guys. We got guys from good American drivers, actually. Got Ryan Hunter-Reay, Marco Andretti, so you got good American talent in there. But then, you know, we've got a little flavor from everywhere. We got Brazilian guys, English guys, Australians. You know, we're really trying to get the best of the best in the IndyCar series. So that's kind of what I like about it. It's not just all Americans. It's about, you know, being the best of the world almost. Yeah,
you're on a much broader stage than, say, just NASCAR. You get around. The tracks are obviously different. Talk about being an IndyCar driver and how you got started.
So I started, I was actually a baseball kid when I grew up. So
really?
it's fun for me to be here today. I get to go to a Tigers game, throw out the first pitch. It's been like a childhood dream of mine. So I'm very excited about that. But then once I got to about 13 years old, I finally convinced my dad to get me a go-kart. And then from then on out, I had to race. That was my thing. So it somehow worked out. I got to the IndyCar series, and now I'm in Detroit racing at Belle Isle for 2 races this year. So it's been cool, man. It's been a very fun experience for me.
And along with that experience comes pleasures such as throwing out the first pitch. We were talking before the segment started. You plan on throwing some heat.
Dude, you have no idea how nervous I am, but I am so excited, okay? I'm going to throw a heater, and if it doesn't work out, that's fine. I feel like it doesn't work out a lot of times, so how can people fault me?
Yeah.
If you get it right, people might love that, you know, throwing a fastball, you got to go for it. So you know, I got a lot of lines. Chevrolet, I'm representing here in Detroit. It's their city. I got to do a good job. I got to throw out a heater.
Now, where all have you raced in your career, and how long have you been racing?
So this is my 5th year in IndyCar. Okay. It's only been getting better, I feel like, with a great group, Ed Carpenter Racing. It's kind of a hometown team from Indianapolis. You know, what's great about being a part of this series and my 5th year in it, we got the 100th running in the Indianapolis 500 this year.
Yep.
Not many sporting events. You know, Super Bowl was 50 this year.
Yeah.
100th running in the Indy 500. It's a big deal. So then we get to come to Detroit right after this. People want to get tickets. You can go to DetroitGP.com. So hopefully you come see us after the big event at the 500. But having a blast, man. It's 5th year in. You know, trying to win championships, do a good job, and I'm living my dream.
Have you driven Belle Isle? Have you driven the course before? And what do you think of it compared to other courses?
I have. It is a very, very tough track. Let me tell you what. You know, the Belle Isle, the whole park's really cool. You know, it's obviously a state park now.
Yeah.
It's been cleaned up a lot. I mean, it's really a family atmosphere there. So it's cool for people. You know, you can go to that park at any point, see a lot of cool things there. I got to see the yacht club last night. I didn't even know they had a yacht club over there. They got a petting zoo. They got all sorts of stuff. And then, you know, when we come to town, we're going to be here June 3rd through 5th. You got the IndyCar race, and it's a big highlight. But, man, it is bumpy. It's fast. People get up close. They get to see what IndyCars are all about. It's a really good show for people to see.
And how would you describe IndyCar racing to, say, a NASCAR fan or someone who isn't familiar? Well,
you know, for me, NASCAR, you know, that's what most people know about with racing. You know, they say, oh, you're a race car driver. It's got to be NASCAR. I'm like, no. I'm like a jet fighter, okay?